Hello, good
Hi,
morning or good
hello.
evening, everyone. How are you today? The topic is what have you decided that is unchangeable? So, what are those areas of your life that you see as unchangeable, or there is no way to change it? Or what are those areas of your life about your health, about your relationship, about your financial situation that you see as definite? Like it is what it is, and this is the way life should be. Because everything that you see like that, in those areas, you are not functioning from question. If you are not functioning from question, suddenly you don't have access to all the possibilities. You are not functioning as an infinite being. And it also doesn't allow you to access your awareness and your knowing. So what are those areas, again, that you see as unchangeable, and everything that brings up for you, because all the reasoning you have that this is the way it should be, this is the reason why it's unchangeable, how much of that is true and how much of that is a judgment or a point of view? So what have you decided that is unchangeable? And everything that brings up, will you destroy and uncreate? So are you willing to have total ease with your life? Like what happened with your body? What injuries or what diseases you have? Or what is it that doctors told you or your family told you that this is a genetically inherited disease, so therefore it's part of your life for all eternity? Have you ever tried to change it? Did you ever ask a question about these? Did you ever ask a question about the symptoms you have? Is it true that you have to have because your parents had it? So how much of that is, because when you see something as unchangeable, automatically you choose it as true for you. So what is it that is true for you? And what is it that you decided that is true for you? Because there is a big difference whether you are aware of it, you know it, it is true, it is something that creates more for you, or you just decided it and you think it's true and you function from that this is what it should be. So did you ever ask a question about these symptoms or about these situations in your life that you started to build your whole life around it? And actually, how many problems or issues do you have with trying to build your whole life on top of that? Because it's like quicksand. It's not solid. It doesn't allow you to have space. You always have to fit into that frame. You have to fit into that that definition. Everything that you would like to do will be based on that that kind of foundation of that disease, the reasoning of that disease. And as long as it's not true, it's just a point of view, it will be a quicksand. So at any point of time, it can ruin the whole building that you try to build on top of it. And it will be like, okay, half of the building is falling down because it's always moving, it's not solid, it's not really true. So you always have to try to fill those gaps, fill those cracks, fill those holes, and try to rebuild it, and looking for what can you fit in order to make it work. So for example, how many symptoms do you have that are the basis for your whole life, how you live your daily life? Like how do you wake up, how do you sleep, what things do you do on a daily basis? And every time when you try to plan your day, how much of that is based on that disease? In the same way, if we talk about your financial reality, how much of your financial reality is again based on quicksand, based on these points of view, based on these decisions? How much of that really belongs to someone else? Maybe part of it belongs to your parents, part of it belongs to your friends, part of it belongs to the whole society that surrounds you. Part of it can be coming from the media. But is that true? Because if you see it as true, suddenly you don't have access to the possibilities. You are not even thinking about possibilities because it is true. Why would you look for a chance to change it when it's true for you? But is it truly true for you? Or it's a judgment, it's a point of view that you bought into, that this is how it should be. So what's about your financial reality that you decided it is what it is, and this is how you should live your life, how much money you can spend and how much money you can earn, what professions you can have, and what does it allow you, how you should fit in at your workplace, what you should do and you shouldn't do as part of your job, as part of your work, what is allowed for you to do in order to make income. Do you have to be an employee, or you're not allowed to be an entrepreneur, a businessman or businesswoman? And you can say, oh, I have a job, I have a profession, I have a place to go to work. I don't know how to learn a new profession. I don't know how long would it take, or approximately I know it would take so many years, therefore it's not worth starting into it. How many points of view you have about it? That's not even true. What did you buy into about making a new profession or starting a new profession or starting a new business? Where did you buy into you have to learn a new profession in order to start and create or generate new incomes or income streams? So what is the space that you are not having or not willing to have? Or what is the space that would be required for you in order to start to have more ease with your financial reality? Because as long as you have so many points of view about your financial reality, it will fill up the space, or in other words, it will not allow you to have space at all. And if you don't have the space for that, it won't allow you to sense the possibilities, it won't allow you to choose anything. And still, you can have the point of view, I have a choice. I can choose to go to another workplace. I can choose to try to ask for a higher salary. Or I can choose to have a second job. So actually, how much of that is working for you? Because it's still, you have the sense, you have a choice, but it's not true choice. You try to fit into that first position. You try to build something upon the first point of view or sets of point of view or belief systems, and you try to fulfill that. Actually, does it work for you?
And can you change it? And how can you change it, if you can change it? Or do you want to change it at all? Or what's the benefit of holding this stuff into your life, or not changing things in your life?
Is it easier right now when you are not willing to change, or when you decide there is no point to change? Do you still have an easier life?
Or is it too comfortable to be in this situation? Are you willing to go out from your comfort zone and change something else? What creates more for you? Are you allowed to choose something what is create more for you, or you are not allowed to?
Yeah, who are those people, or what are those points of view that doesn't allow you to choose beyond your comfort zone? Or what have you decided? Why is it good to stay inside the comfort zone, and what would it cost for you to go beyond the comfort zone? What do you have to give up, or what do you have to do more or spend more time, more energy, more money in order to go beyond that comfort zone? And actually, how much of that is truly expense, how much of that is truly something that you force yourself, how much of that is actually just a point of view. It would cost more time, more energy for you. How much of that is not even true? It's just a point of view that doesn't allow you actually to do that additional step that's required to create something greater in your life. And everywhere you bought into that, when you were a child and people told you, you're just daydreaming, stop daydreaming, life is different. Everywhere you bought into it, and it's stopping you from having a dream, having a vision of what you would like to create, like knowing what you would like to create, because you still know what you would like to create and what you could create. But all these points of view, all these belief systems are holding you back. And actually, you are the one who are maintaining the belief systems. And of course, you can say this belief system is not a belief system, but it's true, because if I look around, everyone lives based on that. Everyone tells me this, and I can see this as this is the basis for the whole life. But actually, where did you buy into that other people's point of view or how they live, that should be the basis for you, how you live your life? Like what definitions you have about business, what definitions you have about your body, your diseases, your health, that doesn't allow you to change it. How much of that is a point of view or a belief system?
And what else is possible?
And if that wasn't enough, there is even more. Because what is your relationship to yourself? What did you buy into about who you are? Are you the person that everyone thinks that who you are? Are you the person that everyone wants to see you as who you are? Or can you be something else or someone else? Can you be yourself? Are you allowed to be yourself? Are you allowed to live a life that you desire to live? Of course, you aren't allowed, because it's just daydreaming. You have to live a life that is good for everyone else. Of course, not good for you, but at least everyone else will let you suffer alone. And they will be very happy that you suffer the same way as they suffer. And this way, everyone will think it's not even suffering, because this is just the way life is. How amazing is that? But does it work for you? So what's your relationship to your business? What's your relationship to your health, to your body? What's your relationship to yourself? What's your relationship with the whole world? What have you decided about how you should relate to someone, to the people at your workplace, to your friends, to your family, and how you should relate to the picture, to the image that they think that you are? You should keep that image. You should maintain that image. You should keep building and strengthening that image. Or what would happen to you if you would start to be yourself? Start to function from your knowing.
I think that would be so terrible.
Of course, everyone will say it's not true.
Maybe
Where
lots
did you
of
buy
people
into?
won't talk to you. Maybe lots of people won't be your friend anymore. But what do you choose?
Like, what is that friendship that you would lose? Are they really friends? Are they really willing to receive you, to see you as who you are? Or they would like to see you the same person who is suffering the same way as they, the person who has the same limitations, therefore you fit into the same group. And as you grow up, or you go to the same places, or you somehow members of the same groups or religions, therefore it's right. It's totally perfect. So this is the way you can stay connected to them, and they can stay connected to you. And it's like a spider web. everyone is connected the same way and suffer and live their life the same way. Whether it's a tiny bit of suffering or it's a lifelong suffering, do you have to suffer? Suffering means you have to give up your dreams, you have to give up what you know and replace it with these belief systems, replace it with everyone else's point of view about life and about you. And at the same way, or at the same time, just as you know what else is possible, they also know what else is possible. Everyone knows what else is possible, but everyone tried to
not doing it.
Like keep shut up.
Try
to replace the possibilities with these points of view and belief systems. So do you have to do it the way they do it, or are you allowed to start to listen to your knowing? Is here the time to start to listen to what you know? What is your awareness? What is your consciousness? And what will be the price of it? What will be the price if you start to listen to what else is possible for you as your finances? What is the different reality that you can create if you start to listen to your knowing? What is the change that you can create in your life if you start to listen to your body? You start to listen to what do you know about health? What do you know about your body? If you start to receive your body instead of all the points of view of others, that how the body should work. Does your body work the same way? And of course, if you believe in that, it's a program to your body, therefore your body will listen to it and it will work that way. So it will maintain that disease. And you are the one who is choosing your financial reality. Like, what's the point about choosing and maintaining the same financial reality that doesn't work for you? Of course, it is comfortable. But as comfortable it is, you still have your knowing that it's possible to change, it's possible to create something greater. So you always will know that you're not doing what you could do. You're not choosing what you could choose. You're not creating what you could create. And you have to give up your knowing, your choices, your creations. But it's comfortable, right? So what's the value for you to stay in this comfort zone? Back to the friends, back to the family, back to the future. What do you choose? Are you willing to go to the future that you know it's possible for you? Like, there is a great question. What is right to be done and what would work for you? Do you want to do and walk the right way? Or are you ready and willing to choose what works for you, what creates greater? And there is no selfishness in that. Because what creates greater for you, that will set free not just you, but others as well. It's like a virus. It's like when you choose, it creates more space for you, but it creates more space for others. So are you willing to have more ease? Are you willing to have more space? So what are you attached to? What is it that you are not willing to let go? What is it that you are not willing to receive? How much of your consciousness and your knowing you are not willing to receive because it would be too painful in this comfort zone? And of course, outside of the comfort zone, there is a space that you don't know. Like you think you don't know, but actually this is where you have everything that you know. Inside of the comfort zone, there is everything that you bought into. Outside of the comfort zone, there is everything that you know, but you're not willing to listen to. You're not willing to receive it. Actually, how grateful would you to your knowing if you were willing to receive it, if you are willing to start that life, start to live your life the way and as you know it. And actually, there is an amazing program if you would like to join us. It's a 7-day program about from attachment to gratitude, where we will go through all these amazing steps and amazing areas. How can you go out from your comfort zone? How can you let go everything that is holding you back? How can you really create the life that you desire? How can you go from suffering to gratitude and to honor yourself, honor the life, and honor your knowing? And we would like to invite you, because as we see, it's really amazing possibility. Like every day we will have 30 minutes, and this program will be translated into many languages. And if you're interested, just send us a message, and hopefully that will be translated to your language as well. But that will be mainly English.
We will put the links below
of the
this.
different languages here under. And it starts on the 7th, that is next Monday, 9 p.m.
Yes, 9 p.m. European time.
Central European time, yeah. So what's the price? 45 euro for the 7 days?
Yeah, 45 euros.
That's amazing price for 7 days.
Yeah.
And you can have questions, and day after day you will have time to receive the information again. You will receive the recording. You will have access to it for all eternity, and you can save it to your PC or laptop or wherever you wish. So actually, this year was quite strange year in so many ways. Like so many people started to realize that the life that we believed in, it cannot be lived the same way. And we would like to contribute to everyone who is aware of and willing to create a change. We would like to contribute to you with this program. It's a really amazing price, and we believe that this program will help you a lot. There will be a lot of clearings. You can have questions, a lot of facilitation. And really, what else can we change now? Like how many people can receive this program, and in how many people can have an amazing life-changing journey with us on this 7 day? So if you know anyone who would be interested or this could contribute to them, please forward this link or let them know about this possibility. And we are so excited that we start this next week, Monday, from Monday till Sunday. Yeah. And of course, if you miss one, you will receive the recording, so you can listen it anytime. So there is no such thing that you can miss with this. Cool. So thank you so much for joining us today, and hope we can be part of the journey.
Yeah. See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.